Hello, everybody. So I'm back tonight with another video. I'm going to be discussing payment processors, okay? I see in the group a lot of times people are asking, what type of payment processor should I use when I'm doing general notary work? So if you are taking payments in the form of credit, debit card, or checks, or if you're doing invoicing, it is good to research some of these payment processors and see which one you want to use for your business before you start operating as a business, okay? If you're going to be doing more than cash, then this is something that you want to look into, okay? Now, the first one I want to share with you is my fave, is PayPal. I've been with PayPal for years. I trust them. They're just easy for me to use and keep track of. And I'm a big organization buff. So it's important that I keep things in order for me not to go loony. Okay. So, of course, I know you're like, well, if I do anything other than take cash or do cash app or things like that, I got to pay a fee. I don't want to pay a fee. Look, running a business has expenses, okay? The most important thing that you want to do as a business, and not as just doing personal transactions, you're going to be doing business transactions. So you're going to want to protect your customers, okay? Protecting your customers means that may come at a cost to you, but that's okay. That's the price of doing business, okay? Now, back to PayPal. You have a processing fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents, right? Now, that's if you have them pay via your invoice. Now, if you use your card reader, which they have the plug-in card reader and they have the Bluetooth chip reader that are both free with the PayPal Here app, to swipe is 2.7% of your transaction, okay? The payment types that you can use with PayPal is you can accept credit and debit cards, of course. Visa, MasterCard, Discover. Is there another one? No, I don't think it is, right? Oh, American, and you can accept American Express. And you can accept checks, okay? And of course, you can use the PayPal Here app for cash transactions. I know people are like, well, you don't need to process cash. Yeah, but you can use it. You can use those mobile apps as your own personal cash register, guys. So whenever I have people do cash transactions, I still input it into my PayPal app, and then I generate an itemized invoice for them, you doing that, and the receipt goes to their cell phone as a text message, or if they prefer email, I can email it to them. Okay. I'm saving trees, not using any paper, right? Now, of course, I do have those customers who sometimes their cell phones don't have the capability to get a text message receipt, so I have to write them out a receipt. But primarily, I do all of my receipts via text message using my PayPal Here app. Like I said, I could generate invoices from my mobile app through PayPal. And the one thing I love about PayPal is that they have buyer protection. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I do online purchases, if they don't have PayPal as an option, I'm not purchasing anything. Because I know that if I purchase through PayPal, if anything goes wrong and I do not receive the merchandise that I paid for, PayPal will give me my money back. So that's something you want to think of too, being a customer. What would you prefer to use? Would you prefer to give somebody that you don't know cash? Or would you prefer to use a safer payment type like PayPal, where if anything happens, you can get your money back? All right, let's go on to the next one. Square Up. Everybody is using Square Up, and there's nothing wrong with this. Just like PayPal, they have the processing fee. You're also able to do invoices with the app. Excuse me. You're also able to use the app just like a cash register. So if you receive cash, you can input that in there so that you're giving your customer an itemized receipt. Send it to their text or email. Bam, there you go. Saving trees again, right? Now they have a card reader. The plugin that you see here is free with their app. Now, if you want to do the chip reader, of course, I had to do some research for these other processors because, like I said, I've used PayPal only for years. It says that you have to pay $49 for the chip reader, and I believe you can charge that like right through a USB and a plug. Payment types they accept credit card, debit card, and cash as well. They have a mobile app. So, like I said, use it as a cash register, and you can send invoices from the mobile app. And people can pay you right on your invoice. The only difference is the processing fee is higher if you have people pay you through your invoice, guys. So the online processing fee, if you have them pay via your invoice, is 2.9% plus 30 cents. If you swipe their card, it's cheaper. It's 2.6% plus 10 cents. So keep that in mind when you're all talking about, oh, I'm just going to invoice. Yeah, no, you may not want to invoice them. It costs a little bit more to invoice. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's go to the next one. Clover Go. I saw a few people saying they use this. Doing the research, it seems like a pretty good deal. Okay, I see small businesses like in the malls and on flea markets I go to using Clover Go. I've never personally used it, but just reading the details, it seems like a pretty good deal. Now, the processing fee. Now, okay, let me go back. They have a monthly plan that you have to pay for. The Register Lite plan is $9.95 per month. And in addition, they do have a processing fee, but it's a flat fee. It's a flat fee of 2.7% plus 10 cents. Okay. And that's whether you invoice them or swipe. So that's a good deal. The card reader does cost, it's not free. The chip reader, which is the contactless reader, is $69, and you can plug it into the wall, or you could use the charging dock, and that's $29 in addition to the $69. The payment types they also take is credit, debit card, and cash. They also have a mobile app, so you can use it, like I said, as a mobile cash register. That way, you can give your customer an itemized receipt, which is what we all should be giving them anyway, okay? And another thing I like is they offer liability protection, okay? So if there is any type of data breach where your customer's information has been compromised, they have liability protection that is included with your plan that you pay for every month, okay? So I thought that was a really good perk. It's just like PayPal with the buyer protection. I love that a lot because I definitely want to make sure I protect my customers. QuickBooks Go Payment. That's another one. If you're using QuickBooks already for your accounting, it just makes sense to go ahead and use the Go Payment option, keep everything in one place. They have a processing fee. If you swipe your card, if you swipe your customer's card, it's 2.4% plus 25 cents. If you invoice them and they pay via your invoice, oh, I need some water. Excuse me just a second. I've got a little bit in here. Sorry about that. If your customers pay through your invoice, it's 2.9% plus 25 cents. Okay. They do have a card reader. It is a chip reader that's contactless, as you see in the picture here. It's $19. But if you already have the QuickBook payments through your QuickBook accounting software, it's free. Okay. Just like with PayPal. PayPal has their Bluetooth card, their Bluetooth contactless credit card reader and the plugin, both for free via their app. You got to download the app to get it free, okay? And you do have to have a business account with PayPal to do that, okay? Because I know people were asking me that too. Yes, you do, okay? So back to QuickBooks, okay? Now you can get the chip reader, like I said, for free with QuickBook payments. You can plug it right into the wall. If you want to get the reader with the charging dock, it's $49. The payment types they accept, which I thought was really cool, credit and debit cards, right? Cash, of course, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Everything that y'all are using, but not using it as a business part, So this is pretty cool. They have a mobile app, of course, as well. And like I said, use it as a little cash register, guys, so you can give your customers those itemized receipts. They have 24/7 trusted support. Everybody knows about QuickBooks. If there's any issues, customers have any issues with their payment or anything like that, they know that they can contact QuickBooks support line and they will be taken care of. Okay. And like I said, you have the invoicing option as well. Right. And that is all the payment processors that I believe are good for you to use for your business. Now, some payment types that you want to avoid, guys, are gosh, my throat. Friend-to-friend payment options, okay? Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and WeChat. You guys are running a business. You are business professionals. You should not be using these type of payment options to run your business and accept payments. I would recommend that you just take cash, okay? If for some reason you feel like these safer options to process payments for your customers are not within your reach, then just take cash only. And if you feel comfortable, checks too, because it's so important as a business owner to protect your customers. And not only that, it would decrease your liability. Okay? You don't want to be sued for anything. Okay? So you use those type of, for these type of payment options or for when you're paying your friends or your family. Okay? Not for paying complete strangers. I highly, highly recommend you not use these types of payment options running your business, okay? Now, to each his own. Everybody is going to ultimately do what they want to do. But from one business professional to another, you should not be using friend-to-friend payment options running your business, okay? Now, that is all that I have for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the video. If you liked it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. This is for my new Notary Basics Facebook group. They ask and I deliver. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can make sure you're notified of all my other future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.